Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and every Monday morning I tell you to celebrate it. It's a brand new day, starting a brand new week. Enjoy your work this week. The book of Ecclesiastes says that God gives us the ability to find pleasure and enjoyment in our work. I want us to go back today to the book of Psalms. We haven't come from Psalms for a little while, but I want to share kind of a funny thought with you today. You know how as we've read through the book of Proverbs, all the things that God says is a fool, all the different things that people say a foolish person does. I mean, a fool is a pretty big word in the book of Proverbs. Fool is a pretty big word in the Bible. Have you ever wondered how a person becomes a fool? Did they get born a fool? Do they fall off a building and land on their head and become a fool? How is it that a person becomes a fool? Do they just get up one day and decide to be a fool? I mean, please think of all the verses that we've read in Proverbs this year about the fool. Haven't you ever asked yourself the question, how does a person become a fool? Well, let me give you the answer to that question today. It's from our reading in Psalms 107, verse 17. Some became fools through their rebellious ways. You become a fool by your rebellious ways. Now, ways here in the Hebrew refers to your motivations, like the people of Israel knew the acts of God, but Moses knew the ways of God. It's why you do things. It's not just what you do, it's why you do them. So because these people had rebellious motivations in their heart, it was through those rebellious motivations that they became a fool. Now sometimes you'll look at people and they will obey you, but on their insides they're rebellious. Sometimes people will outright come against you and their rebellion is manifest. But oftentimes, especially in our culture here in the Philippines, because we're more polite, rebellion is hidden. It's seen in a flash across the face, but it's in the heart. That rebelliousness in the heart is what transforms a person into a fool. Even a wise man can become a fool when rebellion gets in their heart. I would challenge you today. Never let the seeds of rebellion in your heart. It changes who you are. It changes you from a wise person into a fool.